Assalamu alaikum children. Welcome to the science class for the grade 5. This is lesson number 10, Force, Energy and Simple Machines. In this lesson we have covered the topics contact forces, field forces, okay, and we have seen types of energy, in that mechanical energy, electrical energy, sound energy, heat energy and light energy we have completed. And we have also seen sources of energy, in that renewable energy resources and non-renewable energy sources we have discussed. Okay, today we will continue this lesson with the topic one form of energy can change into another. Okay, let's start. A cell contains stored chemical energy. A cell means battery cell. It stored chemical energy. See, when we use battery cells for running any appliance or to run any toy, so it actually these cells, electric cells, they produce some energy which help the device to run, to work. Okay, so the cell is put in a toy car. The energy produces mechanical energy and makes the car move. So what is happening here? The chemicals which are filled in the battery cell, so it produces mechanical energy and makes the car move. So here, without electricity or without any other power, how can we move these objects, these toys? We are using electric cell here. So this cell is containing some chemical matter which is changing the energy into the mechanical form, mechanical energy, and makes the car move. In a light bulb, electric energy changes to light and heat, isn't it? When we supply electricity to a bulb, when we switch on the button, the bulb glows up. So how does it happen? Here electric energy changes to light and heat. That's why our bulb is glowing and we are getting light. The sun gives heat and light energy. Sun is the main source of heat and energy for all the planets in the solar system. You know already is. So the sun gives heat and light energy. The sun's energy is used by plants to produce food. See, these all examples are for one form of energy can change into another. We are talking about energy which can change into different forms. Okay, so here sun's energy is used by plants to produce food. As you have studied the process of photosynthesis, in that plants trap this heat of the sunlight, they trap the chlorophyll which is present in the leaves, it traps the energy from the sunlight. Then it helps a plant to produce their food making process. Okay, so in this it changes into muscular energy when we eat this food. Here plants are using sun's energy to prepare food, as chlorophyll traps the heat and energy from the sun. Then it helps it to produce food. The food which is produced by the plant by using sun's energy, when we eat this food, we human beings, so this food is changing it to muscular energy. What do we get after eating food? We get energy to work and play. So here this energy is changing into muscular energy. When we get energy in our muscles, then only we can work, we can play, we can survive. It changes into muscular energy when we eat this food. Understood, children? Very clear how the energy forms are changing from one to another. Here it's a topic simple machines. Here is a quick check. Identify these objects commonly used in our houses. What kind of simple machine does each represent? Here in this picture, so the person is cutting cucumber. So here the cutting object is knife. So here we are using simple machine wedge. Okay, in the nail cutter there is a simple machine that is called lever, and in this nut and bolt you can see screw. Okay, so let's see simple machines now. From the hammer to a pair of scissors. These are the simple things which will be there at our home, which will be available at home handy for simple repairs. From the hammer to the pair of scissors, a computer and a car. We use different machines in our daily lives. Yes, children. A machine is a device that does a physical task. What does a machine do? It does a physical task, which work will be difficult for us to do. Not difficult, we can say it takes much energy and time to do. So this work can be done by a machine in the simple way. So a machine is a device that does a physical task. Some machines make moving or lifting things easier. See, if heavy objects are it is difficult for us to move heavy objects or the lift heavy things, but it is easier for the machines because they work on some simple method. Okay, they works on simple tricks. Other machines carry people from one place to another, yet other machines help in building or making things. So machines can do lots of work which which saves our time, which saves our energy. The most basic machines are simple machines. They have minimum or no moving parts. So we are talking about all the machines, from light machine to heavy machines which can do a light work of cutting our nails or cutting the cucumber to the carrying heavy loads like crane and all. So here we will talk about simple machines which we use in our daily life, which makes our work easy and comfortable. Okay, so the most basic machines are simple machines. They have minimum or no moving parts. So in simple machines there will be very less parts or no parts. They change the strength or direction of the applied force. There are 6 basic simple machines. There are lever, inclined plane, wheel and axle, pulley, screw and wedge. Okay, let's see these machines in detail. What is lever? A lever consists of a bar that rests on a support or it is fixed at one point. Here you can see the technique which is used in the lever machine. A lever makes our work easier by reducing the effort needed to do it. It can be used to move or lift heavy loads. Lever can be used to lift or move heavy loads. A lever has 3 important parts. Okay, what are they? Fulcrum. Fulcrum is the point at which this lever we are fixing. Okay, then load. Load is the heavy object which actually we have to move or lift. Effort. What is effort? The energy we are applying, that is effort. Okay, a lever has 3 important parts: fulcrum, on which we are fixing machine; load, on which we are working; and effort, where we are applying force or energy. Okay, so observe the figure carefully. What is the man trying to do? He is trying to lift this rock from its place. He is trying to move a rock using a log, using a long pole. He puts one end of the rod under the rock to be moved. He puts one end of the rod under the rock to be moved. He rests the rod on a support. He rests the rod on a support. That support is fulcrum. Okay, and applies a force on the other end. He is using fulcrum support and applying force from the other end. If the length of the rod on his side is more than the length of the rod on the side of the load, if the length of the rod on his side is more than the length of the rod on the other side of the load, then he can easily move the heavy rock. Okay, by applying much smaller force. So these are 3 kinds of levers. In each kind, the position of load, effort and fulcrum change. Okay, here are more examples of lever which we use in seesaw, seesaw in the park, and in the scissors. Okay, and in the claw hammer. Okay children, that's it for today's video. We will continue this lesson in the next video. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.